actually. We're going to stand during the whole performance?
I want to watch. I want to go up there and watch.
If you want, we can do that. We can actually go to that side. Okay, we can do that. Let me just open first. We'll do the pledge, and then we'll go to that side. Give me 1 minute. Good evening, and welcome to the Crestwood School Board of Education meeting on December 4, 2023. I'll call the meeting to order at 7:01 p.m. Mr. Secretary, can we get a roll call vote?
Trustee Fawaz?
Here.
Trustee Saba?
Here.
Trustee Williamson?
Here.
Trustee Amon is here. Trustee Berry?
Trustee Berry will not be attending today due to a family matter.
Okay. Trustee Baydoun?
Here.
Madam President?
Here.
Me quorum.
Thank you. Pledge of Allegiance. Can everybody rise and please face this flag?
We have some.
And we have students today who will be leading us in our pledge. Today we'll be led by the pledge by the Crestwood High School CNN team, accompanied by everyone's favorite mascot, Chargy. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Secretary, can we please have the consent agenda read?
Okay, recommended action. The Board of Education approval is recommended for the items listed on the consent agenda, which include December 4th, 2023 board agenda, the minutes from the study session on Monday, November 20th, 2023, the minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, November 20, 2023, and the check register dated November 1st through November 30th, 2023.
Support.
Thank you. Recommended action by Trustee Amon, supported by Trustee Baydoun, that the Crestwood Board of Education approval is recommended for the items listed on the consent agenda, which include the December 4, 2023 board agenda, the minutes from the study session on Monday, November 20, 2023, the minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, November 20, 2023, and the check register dated November 1 through November 30, 2023. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, we're going to go to the part of our agenda where we have a board brightener. We have a couple treats today, actually. Laith Al-Mazyad's performance. Our board brightener kicks off with a special performance by Laith Al-Mazyad, who, along with his parents, Shaza, Subh, and Bassem Al-Mazyad, are recently joined here with us from overseas. In just a few weeks, they have become cherished members of our community. Mr. Knafer, Mrs. Knafer, while getting to know Laith before his WIDA ESL testing, uncovered his musical talent. Tonight, Laith will not only demonstrate his academic achievements, but will also share his extraordinary musical gift, his enthusiasm for the piano, which he revealed in conversations to his teachers, truly knows the unifying and expressive power of music. And I'll just add that I was sent a video of Laith playing, and I was actually taken aback. And I think that the most profounding thing that I heard about Laith and his musical skill is that he shared it was his dream to one day teach music. And I think that that is wonderful. So Laith, take it away. Oh, we're going to have board members, if you want to come around, you can. You can see what a spectacular feeling that just gives everybody. Laith, thank you so much. Thank you. A story that I did want to share is a staff member who's part of Dr. Mosalem's administrative team, Zainab Jawad, heard that Laith was also in need of a piano to practice with here in the building and actually donated one from her home. And I just thought that was wonderful, and I wanted to recognize that. I also wasn't surprised, though, because that's Crestwood, right? We're a family, and when we see something and we're able to do something, somebody steps up. So I thought that was wonderful. All right, next, Riverside Middle School's sixth grade band performance following Laith. Dr. Jonathan Taxteen, our band teacher here at Riverside Middle School, will lead the sixth grade band in a special arrangement. This performance is a highlight of the Board Brightener, showcasing the musical talents and hard work of our students under Mr. Taxteen's guidance.
Sixth grade. How's that sound? I was gonna wait until we were more towards the end to kind of showcase what's going on, but Laith is gonna run back in his mallet. Laith, do you have your mallets? You can grab them right now while I talk. Okay? I just want to talk about how great it's been to work with Laith over the last 3 weeks. For somebody coming overseas and having such a skilled set of music already, can sometimes be a challenge, especially right now because piano just isn't something that public schools offer. So we've been working on him with the bell set because we have a concert on Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. I just want to make sure everyone was invited. And so he's playing the bell set, which is something very similar to the piano, so that you can read it. So he just started working on this instrument over the last 3 weeks, and he's going to be playing with us today. I also wanted to let everybody know, just for the future, tomorrow is the tree lighting ceremony, in which the Riverside Choir will be leading. So you're all invited to that as well. Students who participated in our rehearsal over the last 2 weeks will be receiving credit for performing with us. And then if you would like to stay for the 8th grade high school concert on Wednesday, that is at 7:30 after the 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. 5th, 6th, and 7th grade concert. Thank you very much. All right. Did you find them? Alrighty, we don't want to perform without Nick because he's been putting in a lot of hard work. So I would like to address the board at this point. We have 3 songs to prepare for you today, all very quick. Our third song, however, what I wanted to point out specifically was that Crestwood School District has put a very heavy stress on literacy in the classroom and across classrooms. And even though it's a music class, we tend to think that it's just something extra, that how would we do the same thing that other teachers do, right, as a non-core class. But these students have paper in front of them that I know if I put it in front of a lot of people around Michigan, they take one look at it and they wouldn't know what it says. Our students are so far ahead in literacy that when trying to work on sight reading and prove it to them, we gave them a piece of music literally Thursday. They practiced it on their own for 20 minutes, and then we worked on it just Friday, and we have it ready for you today. So we put that together in about, if they didn't practice at home, only about 2 hours of rehearsal. So they've been doing really well at putting songs together quickly. So we started to be right away. All right, good. Jingle bells. parents who are here. Remember, even though we can set up the board writers and all the concerts, students want to get here because of you guys. So thank you so much for allowing us to work with your children every day, and for showing up here with the expectation for us. We really appreciate it. I would like to ask parents, if you are planning on leaving right after with your children, we want to make sure that the board can get right back to the meeting as soon as possible. If on your way out, you wouldn't mind grabbing a chair or a stand and just bringing it outside the door so we can take care of it, we'd really appreciate the help to have this move as quickly as possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. And, you know, this is what it's all about, really. We're going to take a 5-minute recess. So we'll let the students clear out, get their stuff, take pictures. We'll give the parents a little bit of time. So we'll come back at 7:25. Okay, thank you. We are back. So our next item is business report. Ms. Morgan?
Thank you. Approval of the 23-24 requisitions. The attached list of requisitions are items that buildings or departments would like to purchase for their upcoming needs. The requisitions have gone through all the appropriate approval processes and have been approved by administration for purchase. In addition, there are funds available to make these purchases. Once the requisitions are approved, they will be processed and purchase orders will be sent out.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabo.
recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the requisitions as per attachment 5A1.
Support.
Recommended action by trustee Sabo, supported by trustee Amen, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the requisitions as per attachment 5A1. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Thank you. Number 2, approval of confirming purchase orders. The attached confirming purchase orders are items that needed to be processed prior to the board approval. The items are staff reimbursements, maintenance repairs, and other miscellaneous items.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabo.
recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the confirming purchase orders as per attachment 5A2.
Support.
Recommended action by trustee Sabo, supported by trustee Baydoun, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the confirming purchase orders as per attachment 5A2. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
That's all that I have. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Next item, personnel report. Dr. Lazar.
Okay. First item today is for instructional appointments. The appointment of a special ed resource teacher for Crestwood High School, Ms. Alia Humayed. Ms. Humayed earned her bachelor degree in special education from the University of Michigan Dearborn with the Learning Disabilities SM endorsement. She incorporates differentiated instruction in all of her lessons to ensure each student learns the material at hand and believes that flexibility is the key to becoming an outstanding educator. She comes to us from the Dearborn Public Schools. See attachment 6A1.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Baydoun.
I'd like that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the hiring of the candidates named in action item 6A1, effective pending acceptable criminal background check and other employment documentation as required by law.
Support.
Recommended action by trustee Baydoun, supported by trustee Amen, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the hiring of the candidates named in action item 6A1, effective pending acceptable criminal background check and other employment documentation as required by law. Any discussion? Congratulations, Alia.
Congratulations.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Next action item is for non-instructional appointments. It is the appointment of a head custodian for Cherry Hill, Mr. Kasim Hojaj. Mr. Hojaj has served 7 years of previous cleaning experience. His experience will be a great asset for our district. See attachment 6B1.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Sabo.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the hiring of the candidates named in action item 6B1, effective pending acceptable criminal background check and other employment documentation as required by law.
Support.
Recommended action by trustee Sabo, supported by trustee Amen, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the hiring of the candidates named in action item 6B1, effective pending acceptable criminal background check and other employment documentation as required by law. Any discussion? Congratulations. Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Our last action item is a change in classification from Culture and Climate Advisor to Culture, Climate, and Communications Coordinator for Mr. Rashid Baydoun. Due to his continued work and resilience, even on weekends, evenings, and holidays, Mr. Baydoun has proven to be an integral part to the growth of our district. His work has left an indelible impact. With Mr. Baydoun taking on this new role, his contributions to the Crestwood schools will be even greater. His unwavering commitment to the success of the Crestwood students and our community will surely resonate in all of the exciting initiatives we have ahead.
Madam Chair?
Trustee Amen.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the change in classification for Mr. Rashid Baydoun. See attachment 6C1.
Support.
Recommended action by trustee Amen, supported by trustee Fawaz, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the change in classification for Mr. Rashid Baydoun. See attachment 6C1. Any discussion?
Madam
Yes.
Chair,
Trustee Sabo? Trustee Baydoun?
I just want to say congratulations to Mr. Baydoun. I think you do just amazing work throughout the district. I think the kids really, like, if I try to say your name in the hallways, I get jumped. These kids really, really, really buy into you. And what's more important is the parents, right? I see a lot more involvement and people that I don't know would come up to me and talk to me and they'll say, yeah, but we already talked about this with Rashid. So I think you're a step ahead of the game, and I personally really appreciate it, what you do for the kids.
I second that.
Trustee Sabo?
I just want to thank him for the passion he brings to the role every day. Where are you back there? There you are. It's hard to find people that don't come to work, and I can see that in you. It never feels like you're working. It feels like you're here to enjoy yourself, and everybody around you it resonates around everybody around you. So I want to thank you for that. Most importantly, this is your home. You're a Crestwood Charger, and we're so happy to have you. Thank you for everything you do.
Wonderful. Congrats, Rashid.
Congratulations.
I just wanted to add that this is what I love seeing, and I'm sure my fellow board members do too. This is people moving up, right? Working hard, elevating yourself, proving yourself, moving up, getting to the next step. So this is wonderful.
Well deserved.
This is a plus for everybody. Thank you. Congrats, Rashid.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, superintendent's report.
Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, Board. No action items, just some informational items. First off, as mentioned earlier, Dearborn Heights tree lighting ceremony is tomorrow, Tuesday, December 5th, 6:30 to 8:30 at Dearborn Heights City Hall. And our Crestwood High School and Riverside Middle students will be performing, so if you're available, please join us. We also have the Winter Band Concert, which is Wednesday, December 6th, from 7 to 9 at the Riverside Middle School Auditorium. Crestwood Theater Snack and Stroll, Saturday, December 16th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. At the Crestwood High School Cafeteria, craft and vendor show, as well as food, entertainment, and shopping. So please join us if you're available. We are having, I think this is our second year of our district-wide spelling bee. It'll be January 10th and 11th in 2024. I still can't believe we're saying that. Excuse me, and it'll be at the Riverside Auditorium. One spotlight we'd like to give is to Key Club. Key Club hosted a serve-a-thon on November 11th. The Crestwood High School students planned and executed a marathon of services for other Key Clubbers across the county. 80 students came together to complete 6 service projects in 3 hours, which included they made 300 lunch bags for kids food basket, 15 blankets to donate to Project Linus, 30 pillowcases for children in foster care, made over 50 dog toys to donate to local animal shelters, and 34 Paradors bracelets to ship to service members via Operation Gratitude. So we want to get that spotlight for our Key Club members at Crestwood High School. And as a reminder, again, I can't believe how fast time is going. Schools will be closed for winter recess at the end of the day on Friday, December 22nd, 2023. School will resume for all students on Monday, January 8th, 2024. We wish all of our staff, students, and community a safe and restful holiday season. Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, Board.
Thank you. I think we're at the point in our meeting where we'll take public comment.
Okay, we have Mr. Ron Francesi.
Ready?
I have a handout.
Give us 1 second.
Ready to go?
Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead. Go ahead, we won't time you till you're ready.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, I get the whole package, huh?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you see if you find anything interesting? Let us know.
Yeah,
I believe these were articles you were reading last time.
I'll be back with the whole report. Oh, Haas, isn't this what you shared with me? Same one?
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Oh, okay. In the old days, there was just phones where you would call somebody, and then there were cameras where you would just take a picture. But now, technology, which is great, they melded those things together. Now, the latest thing is you take a phone, you take a camera, and you meld that with AI, artificial intelligence. And what you get is like over the top. So there are 4 articles in these 2 pages I didn't want to say what it is because I don't want to give any students some hints or ideas of what you can do, but it's like, it's just really, really bad. So it's just something to consider, to look it over and maybe share it with somebody. On the second page at the top, it says how to protect teens. It's like half the page, is some things that you can do. So that was all.
That's it?
Thank you.
Yeah, 'cause
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I was actually going to mention some of these articles, but it was just, I just had to hold back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing that.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so I wanted to, before we go into board comments, we had a beautiful meeting today, and we got to see some wonderful, wonderful performances by our students who we cherish. And I couldn't help but think about students across the ocean who don't have these cherished moments and are without. And these are students in Palestine and Gaza. And I wanted to please just take a moment of silence. I wish them well and praying for all of them and their families. So we will go to board comments at this point. Trustee Sabo?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to second that. I pray for peace for all children around the world, especially what's happening in Gaza right now and in other affected areas. Really not much we can do sitting in a boardroom like this, but at the end of the day, I think the compassion and passion we have for humanity it far outweighs anything we do in this room or anywhere else. We just hope that politicians get that message one day. I don't have much to say besides I wish everybody, first of all, I want to thank the band today for fantastic and Lathe. For those that don't know that song, that's a very difficult song to play on a piano, and he made it sound so effortless. So great job by young Lathe. The band did a great job. I want to wish everybody happy holidays. Please be safe. Enjoy your holiday break. I think we come back on the 7th, Dr. Musalam, or the 8th? 8th. Hopefully everybody gets some downtime and gets to recharge the batteries. Most importantly to the community, thank you for the support that you're giving to all of us, especially the administration and all the teachers. It does take a village to raise all of our children, and they do belong to all of us because we're in this community. They belong to the village, and we're all trying to do what's best for them. So I want to thank the community for the support. That's all I have, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Trustee Williamson?
Okay, for one thing, I want to commend Mr. Look at the name, Mariucci, the robotics coach.
Marabayas.
Sorry. I want to commend him. They had an event for middle schoolers this weekend, and it went off really well. And I was impressed with all the robots they had out there. I want to congratulate Rashid, and to my comments, it is well deserved. Every time I see him, he's got a big smile on his face, and he's interacting, so much with the students and stuff, and that you all seem to really enjoy working with him. For the concert this week, Mr. Toxtein said it was 6:30. I would assume he would know more than me, but I had it at 7 and it's in the school calendar, so I will have to verify what time it is exactly for the concert this week. But he mentioned for the tree lighting did start at 6:30, but it's at City Hall. He didn't mention the location. The jazz band plays first and the choir goes right after them, and then it usually goes into the tree lighting. It's how it's worked in past years. And I do want to wish everybody a good holiday, since we won't be able to meet before then. And if you're traveling, safe travels to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee
<clears throat> First, I want to thank the Riverside Band. They did an amazing job. Also, looking forward to the tree lighting ceremony tomorrow to see our choir and our band. I also want to congratulate Mr. Beydoun. I've known Rashid for a very long time, and I don't think I've ever seen him not up and running. Always doing something, always making sure that he's busy and always focused on the kids. I mean, ever since he himself was a young man, he was always focused on, the younger generation and making sure that they're, walking that straight path, and he's been doing a great job at it ever since. So congratulations to him. Also, the spelling bee on January 10th and 11th, I believe I was picked to be a judge. So I'm going to brush up on my words because last year I got half of them wrong. Jam. Gonna
Door
work
jam.
on door jam.
Door jam.
Door jam. Also, December 15th, there's going to be a volleyball game. That's a fundraiser for the children of Gaza with the Dearborn Public Schools and Crestwood. So it's going to be Crestwood, Fortson, Dearborn, and Etzel. They're going to be hosting a volleyball game at Etzel Ford and also having a bake sale to raise money to send to the children of Gaza. I believe our ASU is going to be part of it. I think me and Dr. Musalam are line judges for the volleyball game. Should be interesting. And our Wayne County Commissioner David Kniezek is also playing in the game. So right now the bets are 10-1 that he's going to fall on the floor or get spiked on. So
Fundraising for his surgery.
that's that too. We have to insure the gym for him. Also, I want to wish everybody a safe and happy holidays. And since we're not going to meet before the end of the month, wish my wife a happy anniversary. Since we're on the 22nd, I told her I'm going to take her to a movie, Aquaman, because I want to see it. So should be interesting. But also, I hope everybody has a safe and happy holidays. And please, let's not forget to keep those children overseas in Palestine and Gaza in our prayers too. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Trustee Vidu?
I also will be at that volleyball game. Billy, I can't wait until you or Dr. Masala make the wrong call, because I will instigate other people.
It's going to be Dr. Masal.
Are you playing in the game?
No.
I'll be as impartial as I can.
Yeah, we're gonna try,
Can't imagine you instigating.
right? But I'm gonna try.
Doesn't resonate.
First of all, I want to thank Amity Foundation and Haj Imo. We had an employee of the district reach out. I could say who it is. It's Rita Beydoun, my wife. I looked on the front door and I seen 2 boxes from Costco that are filled with Eddie Bauer jackets. And I asked Rita, what is this for? Where did it come from? She explained to me that we do have some students that needed some jackets in our district. She made one phone call. I think she said it was a 30 to 45 second phone call. And yet, in a couple days, we had all these jackets show up to our doorstep for all these kids that don't have coats. So I want to personally thank Haji Imo and Amity, and obviously President El Zayat for that. That's just awesome. Also, 7th and 8th grade basketball, Riverside just was at one of the games. The 7th grade remains undefeated in overtime today, so congrats to them and Mr. Turk. I had to leave halfway through the 8th grade game, so I don't know what happened in that game, but hopefully they won. Also, congratulations to Coach Turfy, Tarek Turfy, on his first win as our varsity boys head coach at Divine Child this past weekend, Friday. I too also got to go to the robotics competition, Dave. There was over, I think, 20 teams there. 24. The gym was packed. It was awesome. That's something that, whether it's band, theater, sports, football, basketball, wrestling, all of them, they're all important because it does help shape the student to be a well-rounded person. You take away anything and everything. So all I can say is this is the first time that I've seen sports at such a young age where you don't pay to play, where you see all these parents are showing up to games. So I really believe that we have a new breed of support for these kids at these, the robotics tournament was packed. So I'm just really proud of that. With that, I also do send Trustee Seba's thoughts and prayers of the children the children of Gaza. That's all I have.
Thank you. So I would also like to say great job to the Riverside Band. Congratulations to Rashid. And you really, every child you come in contact with, you really make such a dramatic impact on all of them. Like everything you do, they remember. They love sharing and talking to you. So you definitely make an impact. So thank you. Also, I'd like to share the same sentiments as my colleagues for the children overseas. And I do think we do make a difference, just even through I know social media is usually a negative, but I think in this situation it's a positive. Everything we share and discuss and bring to light. And I think we should all remember with our politicians on who we vote for when that time comes. And I'd like to wish everyone a happy holiday, happy New Year, and thank you. Be safe.
Okay, thank you. So I couldn't help but look at these amazing students today doing this performance, and it got me thinking that we may not always agree. We're a lot of people trying to make decisions for the students. And I just think today showcased wonderful talent of our students, but it also showcased that our students are the priority here. So we may not always agree when we're sitting at the table and we're trying to make decisions, whether it be, us and parents and staff and students, but we can all agree that we come together to make our students a priority, and I thought that was wonderful today. I also, David, just to let you know, I'll let everybody know. So the middle school concert for 5th and 6th grade is at Riverside at 6:30. The high school concert for 7th, 8th grades and high school, 7:30, also at Riverside. So those are both here at Riverside, 6:30 and then 7:30. And I just wanted to wish everybody a very happy holiday. And I didn't want this meeting to go without special thank you to Dr. Yusuf Mosallam and his team, Dr. Linda Lazar, Ms. Penny Morgan, Ms. Andrea O'Hara. I wanted to give a special thank you to Mr. David Green and to Ms. Kathy Susenka, and wish you guys a happy holiday. Thank you for being here, meeting in, meeting out, never failing us. We appreciate your work. And I would be remiss if I didn't announce, because she's with us here today, thank you to Ms. Jen Ray for all you do. We appreciate it. And happy holidays to you all. That is all I have, so I think.
Madam Chair, motion to adjourn.
Support.
Motion to adjourn by trustee Baydoun, supported by trustee Amen. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Madam President.
Oh.
Happy holidays.
Before you close, David, can you just stay on for 1 second? I missed one thing. I wanted to give a very, 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 very special thank you to Miss Kristen Frizzell for everything that she does, because nothing, trust me when I tell you, none of this is possible without her. So Kristen, thank you very, very much. Happy holidays to you and your family too.
Thank you, Kristen.